and it was just like a calendar invite. And then when I went to show in meeting, there was a message that said, "Thank you so much for saying yes to this. I'm working through business program, entrepreneurial, and it said what to expect. This is a 15-minute to 20-minute video. I have a curiosity question." And then it says, like, I'll send you a video call link 15 minutes before our scheduled time. So I'll have it. But I didn't get,
Well,
like,
you
there was
didn't
no,
get one from Riverside because I sent it to you
I
to your
just got a
Gmail.
text. No, I didn't get it from Riverside. I just got
Okay.
the text message you gave me.
Okay.
So then because I have the Mac, where are you? Oh, now I can't even see you. Because I have the Mac, it like lets me see my text messages. There we go. Uh-oh. No, I don't want this.
All right. Well, we'll have to figure out, send a link to someone joining from another device. Yeah, that's what I did, but I don't know.
Uh-oh. Is this Zoom? Are we on a Zoom? No.
Daniela.titel@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See if it went to your spam.
Let me check. Trying to get you open again in here. Junk mail. No, nothing there.
All right, so maybe I need to just copy the link and rather than, and then include it. Okay, that's what I'll do.
I'm trying to open you up now here. Let's see. Oh, because we're in Safari. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, that is another annoying thing about this is you are like they prefer you use Google Chrome. I don't know if you had that. All right, so maybe
No,
we'll try
it's
this
okay.
take two after. Let's do this, and then because you can also do podcasts through Substack, but
Okay.
you can't upload those to Apple Podcasts.
That's
So it's
tough.
almost like this could be like this would be the platform for like more the long form,
Yeah.
and like and then the Substack could be these shorter conversations.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, don't
Um,
people use YouTube for the long form?
yeah, but Riverside, YouTube isn't like a podcast. Like I can't upload from YouTube to Apple Podcasts.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You need your platform.
Yeah.
Okay, well then should we just try it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm
excited.
gonna try the Substack because that would be great.
So this is part of the package that these entrepreneurial folks they gave you? Or this is something separate?
What is? I'm sorry.
Riverside.
No. This was something that I am playing around with. But hold on, let's see. I guess I can only interesting. So I can only invite someone who's following me on Substack. So if you don't have Substack,
I think I do. Let's see. I did.
but I don't even mean you. I just mean like the plural, like the general
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. No, I don't. I think oh wait, here. Yes, I do. It's Big Mother Energy. Oh, you're right here
Where? What?
on Substack. Look, you're on my Substack right here. You're the second one.
Second one for what?
Here, there you are. On my feed in Substack.
Oh yeah. What's your username then?
That's a good question. How would I find that? Here, go to the Substack thing for you. Here we go.
Maybe it's Maj?
Oh, no, it's they made it up for me. That's why. It's
Ah,
Danicartel, like cartel.
say it again. DANI.
Danicartel.
Oh, that's strange.
Because they took like the first three of my maiden name, I guess, and the first three of my married name. That's so weird. I would never have done that. Okay. Oh, here, join recording. But it's on the phone. Do you want to do it on the phone then? There we
are. Well, do you have Substack on your?
No, but I think I can have my phone mirror.
You can go to substack.com.
Okay, let's see
this is very good troubleshooting, so thank you.
Yeah. I'm also happy to just, let me see if I can put it up. Okay, hold on. Substack.com. Keep this tab open until upload is done. I don't know what it's uploading. This is the Riverside Studio. They're trying to upload something. Substack.com. Okay. Okay, start sign in. Okay, on to my email. It's just sending me a code to verify. Oh, look. I just got the email now at 2 p.m. from riverside.fm.
Oh, interesting. So maybe it was only sending it for the time that it was scheduled for. Because I sent it earlier. Okay.
Hello.
Are you on? Where are you?
Hey. Oh, it says the recording stop. Refresh.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey.
Hi. Did you get the Substack invite?
No. Now I did. Wait, but I got it on my phone. So I'm just going to do it on my phone.
Okay, do whatever you want. Yeah.
Because it's not Substack, in order for me to sign in, is asking me for a code and it's not sending me the code.
Okay, so I wonder if there's some other way.
Yeah.
So I need to look into how to invite someone not on Substack to do a podcast.
Well, I am on Substack. It's just I can't get it on the online for some reason. Try again.
Okay, so basically everyone has to have.
Okay, let me try.
No, it's fine. We can stick with this one, the Riverside. I was just more curious. This is all like helpful information. So honestly,
okay. Yeah,
it's all good by me. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm just gonna get rid of this one. Hold on.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, my hair is really coming. I'm so excited. I want to hear what you're gonna ask. I hope I have the right answers.
Oh my gosh, don't be silly. Wait, so okay. Hold on, I'm gonna get this from the give me 2 seconds. Sorry.
Okay. Take your time.
Okay. Well, it didn't work. So this is what I'm going to say to you because it's you and not what I would say
Okay.
in general. So I think you and I are having a different conversation, but then we'll get there.
Okay.
So Launch 1000, you like go through sort of like a online platform and it like has you think through like your why and like your purpose and like it just like is like very intentional. But it right now has me doing curiosity questions and here's like so in the past 2 weeks, right? Like I went from thinking I wasn't doing anything with Big Mother Energy to now I'm like, wait, is this it? And so like the curiosity conversations are generally around a prototype that you create of some sort.
Yeah.
And so as I was like going through this process, I was like, what is this? Right? Like, is it a podcast? Is it a like what is this? And so I came up with this idea and I would love your feedback on it specifically. Is so you know how like you have like an Erin Condren planner or like a
I don't know what
planner,
that
like
is.
a lot of people have like a physical planner, you know, like that you write your
I do.
agenda in.
I do. But I also am a big back of the napkin. That's why when we were meeting, I keep
Me too.
scrap papers all the time.
Me too.
Yeah.
Which is actually okay. Let's put that in our back pocket. So, I feel like Big Mother Energy, the whole vision and the whole idea is that we are already doing enough. Like we are already doing amazing things, but instead we focus on what we're not doing. Like, oh, I haven't worked out. Like, you know, I need to work out. Like everyone's in our ear telling us what we need to do. Like drink more water, eat more protein, you know, like yada, yada, yada. And I'm of the mindset that we're already doing enough and like we should be celebrating what we already are doing. And like, if you think through your motherhood journey, and this is me, I'm supposed to be asking you these questions, but this is my hypothesis. So that's what I'm sort of telling you is that, like we go through these process. So like from the time that you throw away or you donate your first like sleep sack or your bottle or you go through these like major motherhood milestones and it's just like another day, right? Like it's like you put it in the donate pile and you move on. And like at no point or is in no way is there like an infrastructure to document it and like in a way to be like instead of at the end of the day of being like, oh, these are all the things I need to do for tomorrow. It's like, I actually did an amazing job today, right? Like I got out the door with my kids. We went for the first time to the dentist, right? Like all of these things. I gave away a stroller, you know, like a way to like document and like quantify motherhood, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of how, well, like immediately, and I guess that's just happening right now because, you know, like I'm on the week of Maddie's 10th birthday and my 40th birthday, but everything that you're saying, I also just feel like that's applicable to life in general. I remember the biggest day of my life was when I became a mother, and I realized that that was amazing for me. And like, shouldn't there just be a fucking parade right now? And at the end of the day, it was like, well, no, because for the nurses, it's just another shift for them. Like for the mailman, like for everybody else in life, it's just another day of the week. It's just another average day. And so that made me realize you need to just own your wins and you need to own those moments that are special for you and carry them with you because nobody else cares. Like everybody's living their own day. So, and when I hear you talk about like, yeah, we need like mothers do so much. And so like we should be celebrated and we should remind ourselves of what's going right and not focus on what's wrong. The world's still always going to tell us that there's something wrong with us, and the world's always going to tell us that we could be doing more, and people are always going to ask more of us. And so we can't lower that volume down. And we also are too busy to advocate for ourselves. But the world needs you. Like the world needs the Megans to remind us. The world needs the Big Mother Energy. So rather than Big Mother Energy telling us that we should do it, Big Mother Energy needs to be recognized for what it's doing, because we need that. We need to be reminded, like, it's okay. You know what? You need a win. We need a cheerleader. We need a refocuser. We need that. So I don't know how far it'll ever go in motherhood. Motherhood's been around, since Adam and Eve, but I do think that motherhood has a champion now with Big Mother Energy that it didn't before in its corner.
Well, thank you. I remember, I can't even tell you how many times, I mean, I guess I've had 4 children, but there's been other times where you have this like huge life event and then you get in the car and you drive and you're like, that person's just like going to the grocery store. I'm like,
exactly.
Don't they know?
Yeah.
Don't they know that like this was the greatest day? And and it's like, but they don't know. And the thing is,
it's not the greatest day. It's your greatest day. It's our greatest day.
The amount of people, when you tell someone that you are pregnant, right? Like everyone is excited for you. People want to celebrate you, but if you don't tell people what's going on, they can't celebrate you.
Yeah.
So the idea that I'm coming up with and the prototype I'm working through is a way to document that. Or to track that.
Yeah.
And so what I have
is that just for like the person to keep, like they're like kind of like an album, like a thing?
So that is what I'm going to talk through with you right now. And I can't share my screen on this. So, oh wait, yes, I can.
It says uploading 79% of something. I don't know.
All right, who knows what that is, but at least we're figuring it out now.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay.
So can you see my Safari? Okay. So what I am playing around with is hold on. First I'll tell you and then I'll show you. So what I'm playing around with is a quarterly subscription that gets sent out to moms. And so like this could be something, like the idea is like this is something you give at a bridal shower. This is something you give to a friend. This is something that like you gift, like that. We don't need any, in my opinion, we don't need any more material things. Like I don't need another onesie. I need support. I need like a system. I need infrastructure, and I need a way to like not get lost in the dirty diapers and the dirty dishes and the screaming and the tantrums. So the idea is that it would be a box that gets sent out to moms quarterly.
Or like a keepsake box?
No. So it would be like so what goes in it for first is just going to be super, super, super basic. Who knows where we can go with this?
Yeah.
But so this is just a prototype and I don't love the prototype, but the idea is that it would be a booklet.
Oh.
And so the booklet gets sent out for the seasons, right? So like the spring, right? It's your motherhood of the season. And it would have some way to track. Hold on, I'm
doing maybe I can make it bigger.
Wait, hold on. So the idea is that
there's like a thing, it reminds me of like the digital life recorder, and like I think it's called the keepsake box, and it's a subscription, and like every couple of months they send you like a thing, like a book, and they make you question these things about your life, and then it's just like an audio recording or a video recording, and you just upload it and you can keep it.
So for me, that's that is another thing that I would have to do. Like we have enough resources out there. Like we have enough things to add to our plate. Yeah. This is a way to like stop and acknowledge what you've done. And I can't.
Oh, I've never used Claude yet. Do you like it?
Oh, I'm obsessed. It's literally, it does everything for me.
Is it Canva, but better? Because now I'm hooked on Canva. You got me hooked on Canva now.
It does. It's totally different.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hold on.
Need to be able to figure out how to silence my text messages.
I don't know what- Okay, here we go. Sorry. All right, so this is from Claude that created it. So the idea is that it's a
Okay.
book that then you have like these milestone trackers that go, and it wouldn't say monthly, it would
wow.
probably say quarterly.
Yeah.
And so here are all the lists. Like it would be a list of things like this is particular for spring.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do it, right, like as there's something that happens
Mhm.
in that day, you're like,
Yeah.
I did too.
That's
Right. Like
awesome. So like the merit badges for unnoticed things that mothers should be celebrated for.
And the idea is that
I love
then
this. Yeah.
Hold on, where are you?
That's awesome.
Hold on. The idea is that then at the end of each quarter,
Mm-hmm.
if you, let's say you get 10 checks, right? Like
Yeah.
whatever that bandwidth is, you take a picture with your checks or your like, however we're doing the tracking, and you send it in, and then we send you a certificate, right? Like you made it through spring of 2026.
Yeah. Oh my
And
God,
then at
yes.
the end, like, so then at the end, and if there was some way for us to be able to be like, here are the wins that you had and
Yeah.
track it.
Yeah.
So that
Like on your
at the-
profile.
I don't know what
Yeah.
or how. But that would be like prototype 7, like, you know,
Mhm.
down the line. But the
Mhm.
idea is that it's like you have your certificate, right? So at the end of the year, you have
Yeah.
like you have some sort of like way to acknowledge or way to celebrate and way to
Just to
like,
remember. Just
quantify.
remember. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's sort of like the thought.
Yeah.
The
I love
execution
it.
is where I'm struggling.
Okay.
On what it looks like, how it like comes to be, like what it actually, how it like functions. But that's my long-winded pitch, and curious what you think.
I love this. I love this so much.
And each month it would come with a handwritten note with your tracker, right? Like it would be like a,
mhm.
like
Or it would look like
part
a
of your motherhood
handwritten
journey.
note.
It's part of your
Yeah.
ritual, right? Like it's part of your like way to remember. It's not
Yeah.
another thing on your to-do list. Like it
No.
is
Yeah.
the culmination of the
I
to-do
mean,
list.
I can tell you, 'cause you're really still in the thick of it, right? And I feel like even though like Harper and Lily are the same age, Maddie's 10, going to be 10 now, and just my season of life is different, right? Like I don't have Bowdens and Millies. I wish I did, but like I don't have that anymore. And so that I want to be careful because I don't want to say like that weight, but that I live differently because I'm not needed as a mother anymore in a certain way. And I really now am facing new kinds of struggles. But at the same time, because I have those battle scars of those years before, can say to myself, well, shit, I'll get through this too. And it's hard to remember, though, sometimes what it was that I went through, that I survived. And to have what you're talking about as like kind of like a scrapbook of motherhood wins that I didn't even give myself is huge.
Right? Like you potty trained, you
Yeah.
can help her with her period, right? Like
I held a kid's hand in the hospital when she was in ICU. Like I can get through whatever the hell is next, you know?
right?
But
And
then
so
there's like the little things like I was so darn, I mean, this is crazy. It's like PTSD. Like this is bringing back tears, but I don't know why I just remembered this. I was so darn nervous walking in to the first Mommy and Me library group that I had her. I was in a town I didn't know. I didn't know anybody. It was in a state I didn't even grow up in. And I was a stay-at-home mom, having just come off the highest highs of career wins. And then I like cut myself at the knees and became a stay-at-home mom with her. And I was like, I need to get out of the house. Like, I'm not making friends at Starbucks. Let me go visit a library with her. And I remember walking and I was like palpitating, like it was like an interview or something. Like, why am I so nervous? I'm like going in to do this. And I ended up meeting one of my closest friends now from there. And it was easier the second time around, but that was a win. And like nobody told me like good for you. I had to go home and
Correct,
make
right?
dinner that night, and Jared came home and he was just like, "How was your day?" It was great, thanks. That was it.
You're like, I
Yeah.
feel a little less alone now. Oh man, I can't.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and now that same nervousness, I guess because I just did it, I walked into anthropology. It was the same thing as me walking into that library moms group feeling, but here we are doing it. Still doing it, I guess.
But it's like those little wins, right? They add up. I mean, it's like it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
definition of grit, right? That it's like
Yeah.
doing it over and over. Like you can do hard things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I was just talking to someone who just got promoted. She got asked to be one of her clients' CMO,
Mhm.
and it's one of the, like she hasn't told a single soul,
Yeah.
right? Like she's
Yeah.
been doing all of these things all along,
Yeah.
while parenting, right? Like, and it's like we're not
But
giving
those are
ourselves.
big wins. That's a big
Those
win.
are big wins. We're right, but
Yeah.
big wins don't just happen overnight. They happen because
Mhm.
of 100 little wins that
Yeah.
got you to that point.
Yes. Yes. And sometimes, yes, but I will say there have been some times where I took a little win because it was big mother energy. Because I had nothing to lose. Because that little kid needed their mom. So there have been little wins that that I remember myself. But here's a perfect little win that took nothing. Recently, my cousin had her baby. We just went to the baptism. My cousin is reserved and doesn't, non-confrontational. And a pin was put on her little baby boy, right? For the whatever. Like her mother had an old pin was put onto it. This happened last Sunday. And the baby was being passed around. The baby started crying. Like nobody knew why the baby was crying. She even gave me the baby. I was trying to feed it. And I was like, Lauren, there's something wrong here. Like he's just crying. He's not like, he's not hungry. You changed him. Maybe let's take off his clothes or something, Like maybe he's uncomfortable. She takes off his clothes and that pin was like jabbing him over here. Any other time that she did something so out of character is what I'm saying, that she deserved a merit badge for what I'm about to tell you. She holding that baby, and this is like big mama energy. This doesn't come from who she is. This is not her personality. She otherwise isn't known to do this. She has that baby in her arms. She walked right up to her mother and she said, "The next time you want to put anything on my son, you ask me." That was such a win for her. And I know that she was like, even herself surprised because it was out of character. It wasn't a win anybody would be like, "Go you, that's awesome." But she did it
But we should have. It should
instinctively
have
because
been.
it was a
Right.
mom thing. Like you do things that you don't. You can survive shit that you can't otherwise unless you're a mom. And that was just, I was so proud of her in that moment. And I told her, I was like, "Good for you." That's all I said to her. I was like, "Good for you." And she
But-
got it. I didn't have to say much more.
But I think that also maybe she felt it in that moment, but then it's like the whole day passes you by, and that moment you clearly remember it a week and a half later, and it'll
Yeah.
be something that you remember
Yeah.
about her. But
Yeah.
when you're in the thick of motherhood and when you're still in that,
Yeah,
like
she won't.
she may
Yeah.
never ever remember
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was the tiniest win. Like no one made her a chief marketing officer. It was the tiniest win I've ever seen of any mother.
I wouldn't say that's a
And
tiny win. I feel like that's a
it
big
was
win.
because it was so short-lived. Like you could tell that she wasn't mustering up the courage. It just happened instinctively. Like
But
she
when
just,
when you're
yeah.
in the thick of those things and everything is about your baby and right,
Yeah.
like that is a win. Like that is
Yeah.
you figuring out who you are in this like next phase.
And I venture to say she'll probably herself forget that she even did that in a few
That's what I'm saying.
years,
Yeah.
or even years to come, 10 years from now. But that instinction, that gut feeling will stay with her. She'll do it again. She'll march up to anybody again because she's done it once. And she'll do it
Right.
again multiple times. It's awesome. It's motherhood is so cool. Yeah. Because you know what, at the
So
end of the day, you can, now that I have older kids, I'm realizing that motherhood is not really, it's a season. Motherhood isn't, but motherhood, if nothing else, makes you a good woman. Because
agreed.
you can stop being somebody's mom after a while. When they're adults, you'll always be their mother, but you will never mother them forever. But motherhood makes you into the woman that you're going to age into.
I completely
Yeah.
agree. And when you're in the thick of it, you don't realize it. And I feel like
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
it's like that hits.
Yeah.
But I was just going to say something else that you touched upon.
This is great because it's recorded. You can go back and listen to
Yeah,
it.
right.
You can ask me it later.
Okay, so my question to you though is, given the conversation we've had, given
Mhm.
everything, do you
Yeah.
think that pursuing this prototype is in my, like, business wise, does it make sense to put my energy towards building this out,
Okay.
or sticking with a podcast like this? I don't think that they're mutually exclusive, and I feel like personally, I feel like the prototype gives me like a vehicle to have
Um, I
a conversation.
sorry, you cut out.
And
Say that last part again. You feel like it gives you what?
the prototype gives me a vehicle to have the conversations of, like, even if it's a free download that I have from my website and it's like an ebook, right?
Yeah.
But
Like a companion to the
it
podcast.
is like a vehicle to really hold in your hand
Yeah.
to start the conversation, or to at least like to, yeah, I love taking pictures at parties because I like having a camera in my hand. It gives me
Right.
purpose. Having a
Yeah.
tracker almost, or having this prototype gives like a purpose or like a starting point, and then you go from there.
Okay.
What do you think?
I have a thought, but I had a gut reaction, and the gut reaction and the thought kind of match each other. So I think this is the right answer. That makes sense.
I feel like we're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, right. So, and I'm going to answer it knowing your personality and knowing your business ethic and knowing how hard you work and also what you like to do and what you don't like to do, factoring those things in. I would say what you showed me and have it. Oh, is this too loud for you?
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything? Okay, good. It's the air conditioner. I would say the podcast is first and foremost you. It's getting your messaging out there. If this was actually a podcast, this conversation that we were having with deep thoughts and introspective insights into questions that you have, this would be a great podcast for a mom to listen to, especially a mom in the season that we're talking about, to listen to while she's folding her laundry, while she's cleaning up the toy room, she puts it in. And then, yes, have that as an ebook or a companion or a guide or an option, like on your website or on something that she can, go in and put her wins. And maybe it's a digital thing, or even if she wants to just download it and print it out and she puts it on her fridge or on, like, where she changes her kids' diapers, and maybe you mail her a merit badge, or I don't know, maybe you sell them on Amazon, she can get them, but have it be a low lift for them. Like, don't have it be another thing that they have to commit to. And then they, feel bad if they haven't done 3 months worth, or if like their quarterly subscription goes by and like they can't, I think your best bet is the podcast. And I think it fits you. It fits your personality. It fits the way you like to message things and communicate to people. It fits how you like to demonstrate things virtually and messaging wise, like on videos. And I think the box and the subscription, that's a lot of management. It's a lot of products. It's a lot. It would take away from you doing what you love when what you love is what's working. I would do the podcast and have the podcast be it. And also everything that you showed me, have it live someplace that people can take it or leave it and people can use it at their leisure.
So I hear everything you're saying.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm doing these curiosity conversations and filming it is, and I'm sort of, this was like a aha moment or like a thought that I'm having as you were speaking.
Yeah.
But it's like, this isn't my wins, right? Like sort of like, this isn't my giving you permission, or like it's ours. Like it's all our Big Mother energy. So I feel like these conversations and the podcast essentially is happening. It's like, how are we shaping?
You're
like,
giving a mic. You're doing what you did. You're giving that microphone to the community.
Right. And it's like, what do we want from this?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
mm-hmm.
I think that that's actually what this whole process could be.
Yeah.
Is like, what are we looking for?
Yeah.
And what are we building and how are we going to build it together?
And I think at the heart of it, it's always been, your North Star has always been that mother that's behind you. That mother that you want to make sure the path that you're on is clear enough for her to walk behind you.
Right.
And it's always been that. It's always been like, well, I didn't have it, but I want her to have it. And so if you can tap into the women who are around you, me, other women, Jackie, every other women that are walking this with you, you can shed light on our stories, on your stories for those women to see, the ones that are behind us, the ones that are in the thick of it, that can't for themselves right now. So it's kind of like let me show you what we're doing and let us do that for you because you can't do it right now for yourself. Yeah. Nobody did it for us, but we're changing that. We're gonna do it for you. And if you do those podcasts, if you put conversations that you're having with us out there in the world for them to listen to, that's all they want. I can take all of this.
Right. I can take all of this and cut it down and edit it and make this into the podcast one, right? Like this is it. This is the podcast.
This is it.
So because otherwise I feel like the podcast where the topics could change week to week. Like I
because
don't know,
this helps, and not to cut you off, but this helps to go back to your merit badge. It's like, okay, like what, and make them so obscure that it's a win. A win can be a win, can look like any win, right? Correct. And so maybe the woman who's like listening to it right now, who didn't even think, right, because you kind of have to guide them a little bit. It's like, after listening to our podcast episode, maybe she hears like, oh shit, I don't know if I could curse on here, but I also just did the same thing. I went to the library and I didn't like it, or I was scared. I didn't know that was a win. Yeah, let me go put that sticker on that month 1 of Big Mother Energy's merit badge or yearbook, or I don't know, whatever you were calling it, but what is it called?
I called it a brag book.
A brag book. Yeah. I love that. So like if she was listening to this podcast right now, maybe she was like loading the dishwasher because that's what she has that half hour for. And she's like, I'm going to go put that. I wouldn't otherwise, but after listening to this conversation, I am going to give myself that sticker.
Right?
Yeah. You need the podcast as home base, as like the center of it, and then let everybody else listen and realize for themselves and track for themselves on this.
I mean, honestly, I feel like this it could be it's a podcast in its current form, but it's like, does it become, it's like almost a documentary. Like if this becomes actually something that we can use to help future moms, right? Like I want to I'm documenting the whole process.
Well, and that's kind of also like big podcasts, the way they make money is through advertising. So like I'll listen to a podcast and then like midway, they're like an advertisement for whatever, like Cocoa Puffs comes up. And so it's amazing that you can also do that for them. Like if and when you do get big enough, your advertising is going to be like Pampers or like, I don't know, Moms R Us, like self sanity help.
Right.
I don't know.
Whatever that looks
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's
Do the podcast. Go let that be. Yeah.
I know, but I do like the prototype gives me, so like I just messaged 4 people on LinkedIn who are women and asked for a curiosity conversation. And otherwise the prototype of a podcast
Mhm.
feels nebulous and also feels like it needs a central, like it needs
No, but I feel like that's the
in.
mother in you. Like you're like, I need to give more. You have to realize that giving the podcast is such a gift already.
I guess I think it's maybe then for me, I need a
Yeah.
grounding. I need
Yeah.
something to ground me in the conversation. Like I need a
Yeah.
camera when I'm at a party. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need to have otherwise I'm like, "Do-do-do-do."
Right.
And
Well, if it
right
gives
where
you
I'll,
structure, if the swag, sorry, what is it called again? The brag bag.
book.
The
Yeah.
brag book is sort of like your guide of script and purpose of what you're going to say, and like gives you a parameter, like a kind of like a box to live within for the podcast episodes and what you're going to talk about, then do it. But have it be that, have it serve that purpose, that it's like, this is my parameters, this is what I
Agreed.
do it for, and this is why I'm doing it. But don't invest too much energy into that, because
No,
that'll
agreed,
suck the life
100%.
out of you. I know
But
that, like from my
but
experience.
how do you have any advice on how to structure it? On like what it would look like as a PDF?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it would be like one of those like Etsy download things, like or
Correct.
just like a download on your website.
No, 100%. And then
Yeah.
if they want to
So
print
it
it
would
out
be
on
like a
sticker paper,
product on your
fine.
website for $0. You can make it an actual
100%.
product. And
But
then
right now it's before we even get there, it's just
Okay.
the thing that when someone agrees to have a curiosity conversation with me, that I
Yeah.
send them ahead of the podcast, that it's
Yeah.
like, here is the foundation of what we're going to be talking about, right? Just like you walked into a music class and you're like,
Yeah.
I have no idea
Yeah.
what's about to happen or who's going to be
Yep.
there. But
Yep.
it's like hey, here's
Yeah. It's great because it
the-
gives you like your elevator pitch. That's it. That's all it is.
Right?
It's your elevator pitch to who you're interviewing. It's like, I want to talk to you. This is why I want to talk to you. This is what we're going to say to each other.
Agreed.
Without having it be scripted. So it is genuine.
I 100%
And what
agree.
does that, you're asking, what does that look like? I would,
or in a format way.
in a format way.
Like, is there a tracker?
Can you
Like
pull up what it is again? Can I see that
So
again?
this was just so I have 2 versions. One is from, hold on, let me share my screen. So this was in boxes, which is, hold on, let me see if I can get it on my Claude. But this is like, okay, so this, can you see my screen?
It's like a little box, but I think I can kind of.
It's a little box.
It's like a little, because I think it's how Riverside is like, it's like a tiny share screen. Hold on. Your quarterly milestone trackers.
I'll send you, hold on, I can send you the.
Yeah, send it to me.
The version that Claude came up with.
Yeah.
as like a starting point. I just don't know. I don't know how to do it in like the least amount of like the most effective, but like low, like you said, don't put a lot of effort into it.
I would have it just be a 1-page PDF, like your kid's star tracker, and have
Okay.
it be a blank, like a fill in the blank. So I would create sentences that have fill in the blank at the end or middle or beginning. And it's like something that no one else noticed. This, but I overcame was blank. Check, Or like, and let's put our heads to maybe that's still part of research and development, and that's where you ask me, you ask other women, other moms.
Right. That's what I'm having these conversations
Yeah.
about, right? It's like,
But like, I think once you have these conversations, like, so for me, you'll get right now, like, when was or a win for standing up for yourself and your kids? Or when did you feel most out of body or uncharacteristically yourself, but got you to feel proud of yourself for some reason? Like, like things like that. And then just have it be like a 1-sentence thing that they fill in. I like this more like a journal entry thing, to be honest with you.
I don't want another thing on my to-do list is like, but that in
No.
my,
not like a to do, not that I have to, or just kind of like a diary, like when I like scribble something down. It's not every day, but like, whoa, this is a lot.
but is it, I mean, is it that, okay, so is it that I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm wondering if these brag tags that we come up with it's like one person from each person, one brag or one thought from a mom who I'm talking to, and then we put it in there, right? And it's like,
Yeah. What
I
if
don't
you
know.
just let them do, like, I'm talking about the listeners, right? Let's call them listeners because that's what they are going to be, I think.
But I think it's like you said, I don't know that your cousin, you said it was your cousin, knew that was a win, right? It's like, it's almost like
Yeah.
when you leave when you got to the library, that class and you went,
Yeah.
it didn't feel like a win because it probably felt like a lot.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know a single person here. This stinks.
Nope.
I don't want to be
Yep.
here. Right. Like,
Yep.
but it really was a win because then it led you, like, it made you braver to the next time around.
And that's the current me being able to reflect on the old me. And that is, I think, what you're doing. That's what the whole podcast is taking veterans who have been there, who can have a 2020 hindsight, who have this retrospective, like, inflection, like, of what from now, who I am now, looking back, what were the wins that I couldn't see back then, and putting that voice out for current moms so that my cousin can listen to this and say, you know what, shit, that was a win. Let me give it to myself.
Daniela, I won't keep you too much longer, but I'm going to actually call you out, which is what I love to do with you. Because I don't think we as women grow out of this. You yourself have had so many wins, and I've watched you grow, and I've watched you like step into this like new phase of your life.
Yeah.
And you're just so on the to-do list of like, what's next? Where am I going now? Like, what's happening? That it's like, how many times have I said stop?
Yeah.
And acknowledge what you just did. Acknowledge how amazing it is that you put yourself out there and like it's being well received, and like be proud of yourself because you wouldn't have done that a year ago.
No.
And that's not motherhood, but it is. You're going through motherhood. We're in motherhood while doing this.
Yeah. Motherhood has shaped the woman I am today to be able to do what I'm doing now. For sure.
For sure.
For sure. And it was because God gave me the kids that he did. And that's the mother I am today. And so I feel really blessed to be in a position where I can reflect on who I was and how much that girl had to go through to be able for this one now to enjoy what she, the season she's in. So, and if I can help you do that for other mothers that are behind us, that's great. I'm here for that. Yeah.
Me too.
I love it.
Okay.
I hope this is your episode 1. I hope so.
For sure. I mean, I have a kid who he's offering to like I'm giving him a trial to edit some content. So this will be that opportunity.
This is awesome. This is so good. And if it's seen, like on Substack, like video wise, that's great. But if it's in a mom's ears, that's awesome too. I remember like the greatest things were when I had like 20 minutes where I can walk the block alone and just pop my headphones in. Like we're doing this for her. So, yeah. Go get them. Go for it. You got this.
Okay. Well,
anything else you need? I'm here. What do you need before we go? You got me.
This is it. Yeah.
Okay. Yay. Let's do this.
Terrific. Thank you. Wait, so do you think that we go Riverside or we go Substack?
I don't know what Riverside is.
What we're on right now.
But what's why can't we just be recording on is this a recording thing? Like it helps to record this and then edit it?
Well, and then Riverside is one of the the podcasts, the Apple Podcast partners.
Yeah, so then do that because you want to get on Apple Podcast and any other streaming platform. Yeah.
What's it called? Substack does not allow you to do that.
I don't really use Substack. I'm surprised I even had it as like an app that I downloaded.
Yeah, I literally just started.
Yeah, I have like the Purple Podcast from Apple on here that I use all the time.
So it's one of those things that come automatically on your phone. So it feels like the way to
whatever
go.
You need to use, if it's Riverside or whatever it is to get on that app, do that.
But it was just a matter of you downloading the app.
So I didn't actually end up downloading the app. You sent it to me as a text message, and it didn't come through an email. That's the only thing.
Okay. So
I'm using Safari, I think, right now, right? Yeah, I'm using Safari. And it's like a tab on Safari.
All right. Well, I'll give it another go.
Which is super great. It's like, try to email it to me.
That's all you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want a link. People to have to download an app.
I mean, honestly, it was super easy. I'm that kind of person. I just want the link inside the calendar invite.
So the problem is that the link is different for every appointment.
Yeah.
And so I can't I guess I could not automatically send a confirmation, and I'll just send a personalized confirmation with that link.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Could you put it in the invitation? In the notes body section of the invitation? It was on my calendar.
Hold on. I don't want to. Oh wait, I can't. Hold on. I can't leave this and look to see if. But I'll look into it, and I might have you revisit this with me.
Yeah, 1000%.
Okay.
Let's do episode 2.
Thank you.
Let's do this. This is fun.
It's so fun, right?
I love it. This is great.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye. Mwah.